I want to talk to you about two very wonderful rewards credit cards, and those are the MS Gold and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Okay, I want to do a quick compare and contrast of those two credit cards. And so, if you think about those two credit cards, I want you to think about flexible rewards cards because when it comes to rewards cards, you have just regular credit cards, just regular rewards credit cards, but also flexible rewards credit cards. And that's what the MS Gold and the Chase Sapphire Preferred really are. Flexibility is a key word here, okay? So both cards are part of premier rewards programs offering excellent earning potential on travel and dining expenses. So what I love about the rewards on travel and dining expenses is that even when you actually take those away, you still have those two credit cards are pretty I would say are pretty adaptable to everyday spending. Okay, so that's really good. But the thing is, the right card for you will depend on one thing and only one thing: your spending habits. Okay, it also depends at some point on which type of rewards currency you prefer to earn and the amount you're willing to pay for an annual fee because those cards are charging you an annual fee. Of course, the MS Gold is charging way more than the Chase Sapphire, but it's still something. Okay, so when it comes to the best travel credit cards, the MS Gold card and the Chase Sapphire Preferred frequently make the cut, and they've been doing this for the last 10 years. Last 10 years, okay. Both cards feature flexible ways to redeem rewards, plus they come with much lower annual fees than top tier premium travel cards that are charging you like $5.95 a year or $6.95. Okay, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here you have those two cards are shown side by side. You have the MS Gold and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Okay, you can see that basically when it comes to the welcome bonus, they both are pretty similar, relatively similar. You have for the MS Gold, you're earning 60,000 membership rewards points after you spent 6,000, whereas the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you earn 100,000 bonus points after spending 5,000. So that's why I just said they're relatively close. Okay, but you see the rewards rate here, the intro APR, the annual fee, the foreign transaction fee. I'll go into the more detail about all those things later on. So if you think about the MS Gold versus a Chase Sapphire Preferred, you got to really look at the highlights. You got to look at who wins in every category. So I want to talk about who wins when it comes to welcome bonuses, when it comes to rewards rates, when it comes to annual fee, when it comes to foreign transaction fee, and when it comes to intro APR. Let me first talk about the welcome bonus. So when it comes to the welcome bonus, the winner here is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Why? The Chase Sapphire Preferred wins because of the flexibility when it comes to redemption, when it comes to rewards redemption. Let me explain. As a new cardholder, you can earn 100,000 bonus points after spending $5,000 on purchases within 3 months of account opening. That's for the Chase Sapphire, right? For the MS Gold, you are able to earn as a new cardholder, of course, 60,000 points if you spend $6,000 within 6 months of account opening. That means what? It means that when you think about it, you need to spend an average of $1,000 per month for 6 months to earn the bonus for the gold card. But the Chase Sapphire Preferred requires an average monthly spend of at least $1,667 for 3 months. Okay, but when you think about it, the gem here is again when it comes to the redemption because basically the rewards value with the Chase Sapphire Preferred actually is actually bigger. Okay, when you redeem your welcome bonus, so both ultimate rewards and membership rewards are worth an average of 2 cents each when transferred to a high value travel partner. But if you're not ready to jump into the somewhat complex world of transferring points to travel partners, the cool thing is that with the ultimate rewards points, you can just redeem those points for travel through Chase Travel, and they will be worth 1.25 cents each, making the welcome bonus worth about $1,250. So that's for Chase. Now for American Express, things are a little different because membership rewards points are only worth 1 cent each when transferred to flights or booking stays in the fine hotels and resort programs through American Express Travel. Okay, and this is really a bummer, only 0.7 cents each when transferred through the portal for other travel purchases. And this is now really interesting because it means that your Amex Gold bonus is worth $600 in flights or specific hotel stays through the portal, and just $420 for other travel purchases. Let me talk about the rewards rate winner. So you're looking at American Express Gold versus Chase Sapphire Preferred, and you actually want to pay attention to the rewards. Who actually wins? Well, the MS Gold wins big time. Okay, especially when it comes to flexibility in how you earn rewards and how you redeem them. So this card, the MS Gold, boasts lucrative rewards rates, especially if you want to enjoy, let's say, a travel and as a family, or let's say as a large group, and you want to use the card to actually redeem some rewards. This card is really great. So this card is great because it offers high rates in categories that everyone uses. Okay, so maxing out the spending caps in the U.S. supermarkets, you can earn Forex points on $25,000 spent annually, and restaurant Forex points on $50,000 spent annually. Categories, so maxing out in those U.S. supermarket categories would mean earning 300,000 membership rewards points every single year on those purchases alone. And this is only those purchases. I'm not even talking about the others, okay? So that's for the Amex Gold. For comparison, spending that amount in those categories with a Sapphire Preferred card will only net you 175,000 points, 200,000 if all your grocery shoppings qualify for the 2x earning on online grocery purchases. So those shopping activities have to qualify for the 2x online for the 2x earning. Otherwise, you're not going to get that high of a rewards of the reward category. Still, if travel purchases are a significant part of your budget, Sapphire Preferred may come out ahead. Okay, the Chase Sapphire Preferred cardholders earn 5x points on any travel booked through Chase Travel, excluding hotel purchases that qualify for the $50 annual fee annual hotel credit. So something to remember, plus the 2x points on all other travel purchases. Let's talk about the annual fee winner. So what I was trying to say here is that when you look at the MS Gold versus Chase Sapphire Preferred, right? The Chase Sapphire Preferred card wins when it comes to the annual fee. When the annual fee, the reason is that the MS Gold is charging you $325. Can you imagine that? $325. Whereas the Chase Sapphire Preferred is charging you only $95. So you can see there is a big delta there. Okay, at least more than $150. So that's really huge. That's really huge. And so if it's important for you to really pay attention to your annual fee, you definitely want to go with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Okay. So what about foreign transaction fee winner? Well, those two cards tied. The reason is that neither of these cards charges foreign transaction fees on purchases made outside of the United States or in foreign currency. So that's kind of cool. So if you have the habit of shopping online and you're shopping on foreign websites or foreign online stores, you definitely have no problem using either of this card. Or if you travel and you just shopping overseas, that's fine too, because if you're a frequent traveler or you shop online in foreign currencies, or your family does shop online in foreign currencies, you want to have a card that doesn't charge you foreign transaction fee. What about the introductory APR winner? Here, both cards also tie because neither of these cards offers an intro APR on purchases or balance transfers. Thus, they actually they're really interested in that sense. Long story short, when it comes to the MS Gold versus Chase Sapphire Preferred, when you actually compare and contrast them category by category, you can see that one will win over another based on the specific category. So it's up to you to see which category is important for you, and how much of a big deal the win is, right? So whether you look at welcome bonus, the rewards rate, the annual fee, foreign transaction fee, or the intro APR. So if you think about Amex Gold versus Chase Sapphire Preferred, which card actually earns the most? Let's quickly have a conversation about that. Okay. Now the thing is that when you start doing this kind of calculation, you have to use an example, a concrete example. Okay, because every family is different, every spending pattern is different, every situation is different, every season is different. Okay, so your own points haul will depend on how much you spend and which category you spend the most in. So let me give you the following spending habits, and let's see how you can actually come out based on your spending habits. Okay, so let's imagine you have a family of four with two adults and two kids. Okay, like normal average family, American family, and say your average supermarket spending is about $1,300 per month. Okay, or about $15,000 a year on a moderate spending plan, which is fairly close to, like the authorities report, the authorities research. Okay, so let's also imagine that you spend $300 per month at restaurants. Okay, so that's about $3,600 a year, and you also spend $3,600 per year on directly booked airfare, and $3,600 per year on hotels and other travel. You also spend $1,000 per month, $12,000 per year on miscellaneous purchases. Okay, so I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is how things will work out depending on the card that you actually go with. Okay, so for U.S. supermarkets or online grocery services, you can see this is how the math actually comes out for the MS Gold and the Chase Sapphire. So you can see here that the MS Gold clearly comes on top, but don't forget though, the MS Gold is charging you $325 per year in annual fee, while the Chase Sapphire Preferred is charging you $95. For dining, you can see that also the MS Gold comes out on top, whereas you have 14.4K versus 11K. And now, when it comes to directly booked to airfare, this is where actually the Chase Sapphire Preferred comes on top big time in both categories, prepaid hotels and other eligible travel. Okay, so anything about travel, you can see that the Chase Sapphire Preferred actually comes out on top. So you got to really ask yourself what's important for you and really go with the flow. And for miscellaneous purchases, those two cars are pretty good. So total points here, you can see that both cars actually are pretty close. Okay, you would just earn about 300 more points with the MS Gold for the same amount of spending than with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Okay, but just remember that the rewards are so close enough that the main deciding factor for you may be the benefits and perks that come actually with these cars. So if you think about the MS Gold versus Chase Sapphire Preferred, you got to really ask yourself, what will make you actually go with the MS Gold card this year? What makes this card a winner? Well, the earning potential. That's really the biggie. The earning potential actually is an interesting thing, okay, to consider, okay? And so that's really good. But there are other very interesting perks too. The MS Gold card comes with up to $120 in Uber Cash every year. That's $10 per month. Okay, which makes it very good for the best credit cards for Uber and ride sharing. As a cardholder, you also receive a dining credit worth up to $120 per year, which is also extended in increments of $10 per month. So this is really good. And this credit, when you think about it, applies so when you use your MS Gold card to pay for eligible purchases with Grubhub, the Cheesecake Factory, Gold Valley, Wine.com, and Five Guys. So that's really good, okay? Then this card also comes with a hotel experience credit worth up to $100 when you book an eligible stay with a hotel collection through American Express Travel. So you can see that everything is centered around traveling, ride sharing, commuting, all that kind of stuff. And so, by the way, when I say the credit with the hotel collection, the credit is good for stays of at least 2 consecutive nights, and it can be applied to a variety of items, including eligible dining, spa, and resort activities purchases. So, other Amex Gold benefits include you have the purchase protection against damage or theft, you have extended warranty coverage, you have car rental, loss, and damage insurance, you have access to a Global Assist online, or not online, a Global Assist hotline, you have baggage insurance and a complimentary shop runner membership, okay? And so, what about the redemption options? When you think about the MS Gold card, so basically, when you earn the points in the American Express membership rewards program, you can use these points for merchandise, gift cards, statement credits, and travel through the MS Travel portal. And also, you can transfer those membership rewards points to a Amex airline and hotel partners like Delta, Sky Miles, JetBlue, TrueBlue, Hilton Honors, and Marriott Bonvoy, among others. So, why should you get the Chase Sapphire Preferred? If you think about MS Gold versus Chase Sapphire Preferred, you gotta really ask yourself what really makes this card attractive. Okay, so basically, you have the rewards rate and earning potential. I've already explained that, but you also have the fact that this card comes with several unique perks. Okay, you will get up to $50 in annual statement credits for hotel stays purchased through Chase Travel, a 10% anniversary points bonus, and 25% more points value for travel redemptions through Chase. Everything happens through Chase, okay? You also have a DoorDash Dash Pass membership for 1 year, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, baggage delay insurance, trip delay reimbursement. That's kind of cool. You have travel and emergency assistance services. So basically, if you travel and you are having a problem, you're stranded overseas, this card will come to your rescue. You also have an auto rental collision damage waiver. You have purchase protection and extended warranty coverage on eligible terms. So that's pretty good. So that's for the all the benefits you can rack up if you go with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. What about the redemption options? Because it's a one thing to rack up those rewards. It's another thing to think about redeeming them, right? So Chase Ultimate Rewards points are notoriously easy to redeem, even for you if you rarely travel. Redemption options include cashback, statement credits, gift cards, merchandise, Chase experience events, and travel. You can also pay with points on eligible Amazon.com orders or when you check out with PayPal. And remember, as a cardholder, you also get 25% more value when redeeming points for travel through Chase, okay? And the Chase Ultimate Rewards program actually also has its unique list of airline and hotel transfer partners, which include Southwest Rapid Rewards, United Mileage Plus, Marriott Bonvoy, Wallet Hyatt, and more. So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. So bottom line is that both these cards are worth considering if you spend a lot on travel and dining. Okay, and because those both cards offer flexible redemption options on the points you earn, right? But whether you go with either or, it will depend on your specific the specific spending categories you are interested in. So the takeaway here is that in today's conversation, I spoke to you about MS Gold versus Chase Sapphire Preferred. I give you the key takeaways, the main details. Okay, the who wins in every category, and why you should get either card. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.